My name is Appulingam. I'm the Chief Development Officer for the City of Philadelphia's Department of Aviation. We own and operate 2 airports, Philadelphia International and Northeast Philadelphia airports. And in my role, I'm responsible for overseeing a multi-billion-dollar infrastructure program focused on modernizing existing infrastructure and building new infrastructure. So I got involved in the transportation industry right out of college. I went to Texas A&M University, and my major was civil engineering with a focus on transportation. And in Transportation 101, I learned that aviation was a mode of transportation. And that's as far as I knew about aviation. And then fast forward to my senior year, where I was looking for my job, I came across a company called RS&H, and they were hiring for their aviation practice. And that's when I learned that there was a whole industry dedicated to aviation. And I thought, I love traveling around the world. Why not help build those airports that I'm traveling in and out of? And I got involved in the aviation industry and haven't looked back ever since. I got involved in WTS just as I was making the decision to move to Philadelphia. In 2012, as I was deciding whether the city of Philadelphia was where I wanted to live, during one of my house hunting trips, my former boss, Jay Baratan, told me that one evening we were going to go to an event by an organization that he thought I would find helpful. And so we both ended up going to a WTS Philadelphia membership mixer at the Comcast Center. And I met so many wonderful people that day that I still keep in touch with. And since then, I've gotten involved in committees and committee leadership, and then eventually executive board. This might seem obvious, but one of my bucket list items is to travel to all 7 continents. And so far, I have traveled to 5 of the 7 continents, and I've been to 30 countries, and I've also lived in 5 countries, including the United States. An impactful moment for me in my career is in 2013, as I was leaving a WTS event, I met Raina Cutler, who was at the time the Deputy Mayor of Transportation and Utilities. I ended up sharing a taxi ride with her, and we struck up a conversation during that ride. And I was telling her about the company I was working for and how the leadership of my company was going to meet with her. And her very first question to me was, "Are you going to be in that meeting?" And I said no, to which she said, "Tell them that I wanted you in that meeting." It was in that moment that I recognized the kind of leader that I wanted to be, in that leadership is not about the title that you hold, but about your behavior and how you inspire and empower others and recognize their potential and give them the opportunities that maybe they may not have gotten otherwise. I have so many wonderful memories of WTS over the last 11 years, and in particular in the last 2 years, I'm incredibly proud of the work that we have done as a chapter. Last year, we introduced a brand new scholarship called the Ally and Inclusion Scholarship to reward those individuals that are advocating for women in their lives, early in their lives. So that could be their homes, schools, communities, and we awarded them with a scholarship because we want them to continue in their education and join the transportation industry and continue advancing women. And this year, we're celebrating our 45th anniversary, a big year for us. And we embarked on a 45 and 45 campaign where we're giving back and celebrating all the wonderful things about this chapter. We have done so many things, including partnering with other organizations, giving back to communities, reaching underrepresented individuals and introducing them to transportation. I'm so excited for our milestone year, and I cannot wait to see what the next 45 years brings us. One piece of advice I would give to someone else in the industry is speak up for yourself. It's not easy, especially early in your career. I know, I have been there, but it's so important to speak up for yourself and stand up for yourself because your voice matters. And there are so many people around you in this industry that will support you, mentor you, and give you those opportunities and hear you. I'm a robot.
Are you nervous? Why are you nervous?
This is what happens when a camera goes up, and now there's like all of you are looking at me. That's why. That's why.
We should
Okay.
have had some wine first.
We're at the great spot. All right, let me try again.